Hello, friends. We're here back today with Pastor Bank from Atlanta, Georgia. And he's been telling us of his experience in Kiev, Ukraine, and the changes that have taken place since then. What are some other things that you would like to recollect as a change that has taken place in your life or in your ministry thanks to your visit to the Ukraine?
Well, in one of your messages that I listened to, you said if you send out a missionary from your church, and in 2 years, if the whole nation or the community do not know that they're there, you will recall them. Well, that was a challenge.
It's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace, exactly.
Yeah.
That was a challenge to us. Because here we have churches planted in communities, and the truth is, and this is sad truth, if the churches were shut down, the community will miss us. They will not even know we are gone. So over these last 2 months, we had to come up with a plan. How can we make our presence known in this community in a very relevant way? Mm-hmm. And so God has given us a lot of creative things that we're doing to make that absolutely a governmental presence of the kingdom of God.
Brilliant.
In the community. Yes.
But people talk about governmental church, governmental rulership. Is it just talk? People have been talking about these things.
Well, unfortunately, because we've not seen a model. See, that's the thing.
Okay,
if you don't see something that's already working, it's difficult to patterns. It's difficult to actually do it.
You just get the revelation and just it becomes theory and fine preaching.
I'm not saying this to flatter you. This is what makes it so unique. Again, I know many ministries, some of them very, very good, well-meaning, good intention, made a lot of impact all over the world. But I'm not running there. Because as good as they are, the cry of their heart is not where I'm crying. You see, so what I've seen here is the only thing in this time, in this season of my life, that satisfies that crave that's within me. And that is to see the manifestation of the sons of God in the earth.
Brilliant.
The entire summation of every message I've preached. That's it. That there will be on the earth one day a church and a people who will be just like Jesus. I truly believe that.
And it's begun here. That's exactly what we're trying to practice.
That's what I saw. That's what I saw. You said something to me when I first came here on the first trip in April. You said there were 3 things that govern your life. I mean, listen, I will never forget that. Number 1, your devotion. A week away with God every month. Now, number 2, that was one that really rocked me. Because I hardly find ministers say that you want to make sure your wife is satisfied.
I will never leave the house or the home without
her. Nah, you didn't. I'm not sure if you understand the import of what you said.
That's just my lifestyle.
That's your lifestyle. But I know many ministry gifts who totally, completely put their families aside, lost those families at the expense of the so-called public ministry. Totally disregarding and not understanding their home is their first ministry. So it's a devotion to God, your family, and then, of course, training. Oh, man.
Leaders, people.
Oh, man. It just resonates because I feel much more comfortable now in a room with a group of 20, 30, 40 people than on the platform.
No. I don't go. I don't go to preach. You see, I have a big church here. You saw it. Yeah. But I don't go to preach every Sunday.
It doesn't thrill me anymore.
I only sit here and do this.
It doesn't thrill me anymore. It doesn't, because it just does not thrill me any longer. So to see those 24, 30, 40 people get it and placing in there, that's what Jesus did, actually. He
so
told the multitudes,
you don't need to waste your life running about, doing all these meetings, all these conferences, all this something. Just identify 1, 2, 3 things,
yes,
and devote your life to it.
Yes, correct. And really, that's what great leaders do. They find 2 or 3 things that they have passion for, that they do well, and spend their life developing that rather than chasing shadows.
Everything else.
Yes, and losing everything. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I want to say thank you so much, Pastor Bank. And, this has really been, engaging, very engaging and very encouraging. I hope that people who are there are receiving something and that you will be blessed at the end of the day. Thank you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.